Are you looking to take a vacation soon? Are you tired of the mundane routine you endure each week? Are you looking to visit a major American city with a great culture, exciting museums, delicious food and drinks, and fun activities? If so, we highly recommend visiting Houston, Texas. Let's take a look at the best things to do in Houston. Number 1. Visit Memorial Park. When you arrive in Houston, you might want to relax and plan your itinerary before you explore this exciting city. If so, you should visit Memorial Park, which has beautiful flora. It's a serene green space where you can enjoy beautiful nature and go for long walks. You can walk or bike on the various trails as well. This is a park you might want to visit a few times before you leave. It's a great place to take a break from the hustle and bustle of the city. It's also a fabulous spot for sports, as it has tennis courts, soccer fields, a baseball field, a volleyball pitch, and even a croquet court. Before we tell you about the best things to do in Houston, Texas, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to Viewcation for more. Number 2. Visit the Houston Zoo. You might have heard the expression, everything's bigger in Texas. Well, we can confirm this. If you're a fan of big things, you'll love visiting the Houston Zoo. This is especially a great excursion if you're traveling with family. It has over 6,000 animals, including cheetahs, giraffes, otters, and bats. You can see amphibians, reptiles, and even an elephant enclosure. You can also enjoy many interactive experiences, such as feeding the animals, watching a 4D movie, and swimming at a water play park. It's open every day and always a busy attraction. You'll find the Houston Zoo awash with both locals and tourists. You have to reserve your tickets in advance, and you'll get discounted prices for young children. Number 3. Visit the George H.W. Bush Presidential Library and Museum. One of the most famous families from Texas is, of course, the Bush family. If you're interested in learning about American history, you should visit the George H.W. Bush Presidential Library and Museum, which is a part of the Texas A&M University College campus. The museum has many permanent exhibits and a few rotating temporary ones. You'll learn about George H.W. Bush's life, including his military career, his life in the CIA, and presidential career. The library features many books, articles, and documents about the former president's life and legacy. You'll see archival material from the Bush family collection. This includes state gifts and even a piece of the Berlin Wall. If you want to learn more about American history and the history of one of our most famous Texans, you've got to visit the George H.W. Bush Presidential Library and Museum. Number 4. Taste the Texan cuisine. When you visit Houston, you've got to taste the delicious Texas cuisine and grab a few drinks as well. You have to try barbecue at least once, or twice, or as often as you want. One of the best places in Houston is at Pinkerton's Barbecue. This is a great place for beef and pork ribs, jambalaya, and brisket. You'll also love their pulled pork, turkey breast, and sandwiches. It's also a great place to grab a few beers. You can also find many great restaurants for Vietnamese food in Houston, such as Le Noodle. There are also great pizza places like Cultivari Pizza and Garden. Of course, Texas is also a place where you'll want to sample as much Mexican food as you can. It's also home to a prominent Indian community, so try some Indian cuisine while you're there as well. Number 5. Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. If you come to Houston, you have to experience a rodeo show, such as the Livestock Show and Rodeo. You'll want to get your tickets in advance as the stadium can get packed. You can watch rodeo competitions as well as different activities. These can include bull riding, bareback riding, barrel racing, and steer wrestling. There's even an amusement park and occasional concert. You can also see horse shows, livestock auctions, and even calf scrambles. It's a uniquely Texan experience. This is a great place to spend an entire day. You'll get an incredible experience and learn about this fascinating aspect of Texan culture. If you're traveling to Houston with children, this will be an experience they'll love. Number 6. Space Center Houston. You've probably heard the phrase, "Houston, we have a problem," quite a few times. The Space Center Houston is a great place to learn about the city's role in America's exploration of outer space. You'll learn about the Apollo 13 mission and how NASA trains its astronauts. This is a crucial place to visit if you're interested in science and American history. If you're traveling with your family, this will surely be one of their favorite outings on the trip. Number 7. Visit the Holocaust Museum. This is another place to visit to learn about one of the most harrowing events in world history. You'll also learn about America's role in fighting against the Nazis in the Second World War. You'll see film footage that showed many of the concentration camps in Europe. There are many permanent collections that have 10,000 artifacts that belong to Holocaust victims and survivors. It's a well-designed museum and one that'll make you stop and reflect on your life. It's a museum that makes you think about the importance of freedom and the need to stand up to tyranny. This is something that resonates with Texans themselves. They have a reputation for being fiercely independent and willing to fight against tyranny. Number 8. San Jacinto Battleground Historic Site. If you're a history buff, then you have to visit the San Jacinto Battleground Historic Site. This is where the 1836 Battle of Independence from Mexico occurred. Sam Houston led his army to fight against the Mexicans to help Texas become an independent nation. It was here the famous slogan, "Remember the Alamo," was first shouted. You'll see the battleground as well as the museum where you'll learn about the famous war. You'll also see the 567-foot-tall column that serves as a memorial structure for the war. If you're a fan of American history and want to learn more about what makes the Texan spirit, this is a site to visit. You can take an elevator to the top of this column. From there, you can get a great view of the battleground as well as that of the Houston Ship Channel. Make sure you get there early to enjoy this historic battleground without a large crowd. Number 9. National Museum of Funeral History. Here we have another great museum you probably wouldn't think of visiting, but the National Museum of Funeral History is one of the most interesting museums you'll find in Houston. Here you'll see unique artifacts related to the funeral trade. These include caskets and hearses, and believe it or not, this is quite a popular museum to take your children to as well. You'll also learn about different traditions and customs relating to funerals. You'll learn about how different cultures honor their dead, and about different traditions surrounding burials and cremations. You'll also learn about the funerals of some famous historical figures. This is a museum that shows the uniqueness of what Houston has to offer. Number 10. The Hobby Center. Before you head home, you've got to stop by the Hobby Center. This is a non-profit center where you can see amateur performing artists from Houston. Its goal is to make Houston a prominent city for the arts and culture. You'll see many live shows, including popular plays that have had their run on Broadway. You'll come across some of the most talented residents of Houston. You'll see why this is a special city and why so many talented Texans and Americans from the other 49 states like to make Houston their home. Now it's time to hear from you. Did we miss any of your favorites in Houston? Let us know in the comments section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to Viewcation if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.